Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is still holding above the larger support area, which is defined between $2,400 and $3,167. This is the larger support area that would support a larger rally in this bullish cycle. So only below $2,400, I would flip bearish on Ethereum. But the expectations are not necessarily that we will visit those lower levels here in the support area. I mean, the yellow wave count allows for that interpretation. It simply shows us what we will have to deal with if the immediately bullish setup that we're tracking on the smaller time frame is not working out. Two things to talk about, I think. First one is that the white scenario seems to be leading at the moment, which indicates that this B wave correction, which started in December, you see it here where the A wave topped in either the white or the yellow count, that was early in December, the B wave began. It is definitely a healthy B wave, could have formed a low here a few weeks ago. Only 1 week ago, 1 to 2 weeks ago. At the 50% retracement, this could easily be complete. Now we're waiting for upside breakout signals. The rally from the low is only in 3 waves, which is not necessarily a problem if wave 1 of the C wave, I have not labeled all 5 waves, but if wave 1 of the C wave is a leading diagonal, okay, then it's acceptable. At the same time, there is a micro support area we're watching. We talked about it this week. It's between 3,188 and $3,034, and as long as the market is holding above that one, the white count remains the leading pathway, which means with a direct option to break out higher. Now again, if we then zoom into this pattern as well, there are a couple of different pathways the market might take. Now I've been warning that, in this sideways range, don't get too caught up, please, in the microstructures. I mean, for educational purposes, we are showing them here in the video. However, really, whether the market touches, let me go to the 30-minute chart, whether the market touches that micro support area once more or not, it's really just up to the market. I mean, it's not predictive at all, or probabilities will at least shift in a very dynamic way. So it's not so important whether in the blue count, we are already moving higher more directly, right? Or whether we get another test of support. What really matters as actionable levels now is that against this support area here, between $3,034 and $3,187, the focus could be on higher in the short term. Now, what we're tracking is in the blue count, a possible wave 2 that could have bottomed already. I accidentally deleted that. Now it's back. And then I've reinterpreted the microstructure very slightly, right? Because what I can see is the potential that this here was a wave 1. This here was a wave 2, the swing low on Sunday a week ago. And then because wave 1 is an ABC structure, which is a slight reinterpretation, also the wave 3 would be an ABC, where the B wave formed the triangle. And this is now a 1-2 setup, and we could break out directly. I'm definitely watching that potential. Doesn't mean this is how it needs to play out. Structurally, I would find it looks better with another test of support. But I can't rule out a direct breakout. So in terms of direct breakout, to confirm that, we would need a move above the green line at $3,450. And then the market could get close to $4,000 in the next step. However, any break below the previous swing low, which formed on Thursday at around 3,180, will send us first back into this micro support area in probably a wider wave 2 in white. And again, both are possible, but in both, the wave count shows the potential for higher prices, either from down there or from up there. But only really as long as the market does not break and sustain below this $3,034 level. Yeah? This needs to hold. Now, this is not an invalidation point. This is only where probabilities start to shift. So, If the market briefly dips to 3025 and then recovers, it doesn't change anything. But the invalidation point is the swing low from the 13th of January, the red line, at, yeah, pretty much 2,930. So that's the formal invalidation point. There's no gray area then anymore. It's pretty much black and white then that the structure is broken. And we're following the yellow count then in that case that I just shared with you when we zoomed down in the beginning. Yeah, not much more to say at the moment. So it's a bit of a waiting game. But please note there is also a trend line that's coming down here, which the market is clearly respecting. Nice 45-degree angle. These are typically good trend lines. They are typically reliable, which means a break above them could actually be a good signal, which kind of matches the idea that if there is a breakout, yeah, we could indeed follow that 5-wave pattern to the upside as shown. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.